3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Good morning, fellow Forex traders. Just waking up. I was up pretty late. If you were watching the group last night, you got to see me just losing my shit on stupid people. Yeah, I said it. Someone, we'll talk about it. Someone was telling me that I have no manners and I should respect them. Let's all be clear right out of the gate. That was the most accurate statement anybody could ever made. I have zero manners and I don't respect you if you're an idiot. Now, let's take the if you're an idiot away and say if you can't get out of your own way. Here's the one thing I know for a fact. I know my system, my trades, my trading style. I know what works in that environment, and I will fucking die for it. I am so intimate with this. I built this thing, every piece of it. I have tested it at levels you can't even fathom because I'm the obsessive type. I've been playing with this algorithm for at least 4 years. Solid, straight, every day. Every second. Every day. Through that comes a lot of iterations. Through it comes an understanding that you can't even transfer to someone. You couldn't buy it. It's a level of in the trenches that no one understands. I'm not making a plight here. Poor me. Hey, this is my passion. This is what I do. But we're looking at the free trade that profited last night. So we're going to launch a free trade here. Let me get into this a little bit because my mind's thinking about it. I will argue with you all day long if you're one of those people that are like, just give me your stats. I'm not going to buy anything, trust anything, take any trades until you give me your stats. And on the surface, because I'm so intimate with it, there's no way for me to articulate to a person that's asking that a one solid answer that makes them go, oh, I understand now. The basic premise is this, and all I can do is make analogies. If you want my trading stats, that's not really what you mean, but you keep asking for it. It's not about my trading stats, but you ask for it. That's the only way to ask for it because guess what? You're brainwashed into thinking, I believe this. Now when I say this to someone, they're like, that's not what I mean. Well, then fucking tell me what you mean, right? But I believe here is what you mean because the industry has done this for you. Let's see if I can keep it as succinct as possible. You buy a robot. You buy an automated system. You buy an EA, whatever goddamn terminology you want to use. You're buying a fucking robot. It's a software robot, right? When you take that software robot and you get the settings at whatever you think you want them and you put it on data, it will spit out in the Forex MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 strategy tester, it will spit out data that are stats. Also, if you take a trading account that you've traded moving forward, you put the robot on live data, demo or live, real-time data, right? Moving forward, you can have something like we talked, I think even yesterday or the last couple of days, the concept of my FX book or FX Blue that will display to the world your stats. Okay? And the ignorance, and yeah, I'm going to use that word. I'm not being condescending. It's ignorant to look at those stats because they can be manipulated, so on and so forth. Forget that. Let's say it's all legit. You're going to look at those stats and go, oh, shit. These are great stats for you, for what your thoughts are, whether it be drawdown percentage, total profit, total losses, total wins, win-loss percentage. And you're going to make a decision. You believe that that individual stat that you're looking at is just what you're going to get. That's probably the dumbest thing you could ever do. Now, the person that wants stats are like, that's not what I want, Terry. I'm going to use a word like due diligence. I'm doing my due diligence. Fucking trade then. Take the trade and trade. Do your due diligence. Because here's the thing. Can you handle it? Can you handle a winning trade? I don't know if you can. You and I could both take the exact same trade on the exact same account. I make $3,000 and you make $30. I said that last night. What stat is that? What stat is that? Which stat do you like better? Do you like the one that's more profitable or the one that's less risky? What fucking stat do you want? Because here is why there are no stats associated with my system. Let me give you an example. I've got about 6 accounts that I trade. All different sizes. Some different leverage. Many of them I trade very conservatively on because I don't really have time to manage them. Other ones I go hella aggressive. 70, 80% drawdown at any given time. What stat do you want? What stat do you want? It's an ignorant question. You know what? It's a brainwashing question because let's go this direction. I can show you stats of an automated system. You think you're getting those stats? Those stats were the history. Market's not going to do that again, most likely. So if the market's never going to repeat itself again, because I've been trading this for 4 years and it hasn't repeated itself ever. It throws us a grenade and a bomb every once in a while. And we're like, what? And it has nothing to do with our algorithm. It has to do with how we take our algorithm and trade it and or, are you ready, manage it. So let me go out on a different limb here and tell you why I'm never going to provide you stats before you have confidence in my system. There are none. However, let's say my stats. I just want to see one of my stats. Which one do you want? 6 different accounts, different leverage, different size, different risk. Which one do you want? Are you a wussy and you want really low drawdown? Or are you a massive risk taker and you want to see the big stuff? What do you want? But see, they're not asking that. If you want stats of 2% drawdown and 18% return on investment every 30 days, I'll go create that for you. Here's the final insult when you ask me for my stats. Are you ready? Get ready for this. Maybe you want to write this down. If you're going to ask me for my stats, how fucking insulting is it for you to think you can look at my trading account and duplicate what I do? You're insulting me. You're not that good. You're probably not that good. I've been doing this a long time. You want to see my... Oh, you think you can duplicate my stats with the same trade? You can't. The likelihood is that you can't. Let me give you an example why you can't. It has nothing to do with abilities or IQ or anything else. I'm up at fucking 3 a.m. staring at this motherfucker in the dark. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Oh, all right, I'm waiting for this. All right, boom. Ding, 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 ding. $300. Okay, cool. I go back to sleep. You're sleeping the entire night. How'd you make that much, Terry, on that trade? Are you lying? Are you faking the system? What's your set? It's not about my stats. It's about me providing the world, the community, you, an effective, no-loss trade. If you overbid and have to hedge, and maybe that works out in your awesome favor. Maybe you make money on the trade, and it's possible. We'll talk about it today a little bit and moving forward. It's possible to make money on the hedge also. How'd you double your profit on that trade? Because I'm paying attention, because I've got the time. Whereas you got some guy who has a corporate job, he's got to go in at a 0.01 lot size and just let it roll out. He makes $30, I make $3,000. Whose stats do you want? Brian says, of course it's going to be fucking Brian. I get what that dude was after. Yeah, you get what he was after. Shit that's not real. It's more so, see, even Brian I can't fucking get through to. It's like this ephemeral brainwashing thing. With my system, there's no stats. What stats will you create? The thought that you can plug into a system and get the exact same stats that everybody else is getting, you're already fucked if you think that's how it works. You're already fucked if you think that's how it works. There are stats for the person that has a $10,000 account, takes one trade at a time at 0.01 lot size. I don't know if that would impress you. That's a stat. Brian says there are simply too many variables for the results to be the same across. But see, that's what they're saying they know is possible and they want to see it. It's not really. It's not even realistic. But more so specifically with my system. Just in the industry, right? Going and buying a robot. You and I can both run the exact same robot. And because of my extensive robot experience and ability to trade, that robot will fucking kill and it will blow your account. It's the same robot. Maybe even this, let's say it's the same account size. It started to make me realize, if you guys want to do this, I thought of different ways to do it. Let's do a ongoing competition. Everybody sets up $1,000 demo account. Take the trades from my system you want. We'll put it on a spreadsheet and we'll show how fucking diverse. One guy blows his account. One guy makes a few bucks. Another guy doubles it. Another guy triples it. What stat do you want? What stat do you want? Because the stats inside of all of those different accounts want to be like 70% drawdown, want to be 2% drawdown, want to be an 81% win rate. You can literally have, I could crush you with a 20% win rate. I could lose 80% of my trades and crush your results on a $1,000 account. Knowing that, it's just simply misperception in the marketplace. And all I'm trying to do is tell people, hey guys, let's approach my system differently. It does require a different mindset. It does. While we're talking about stats, before I launch the free trade here, let's go look at the browser. I just looking at this morning. I'm going to pull this up on my end, then I'll share it with you. Let's see if I can share my screen. Probably this one right here. Yes. So I'm looking at a website, kind of popular training website. Don't fucking pay no attention to it. It'll only send you down a rabbit hole of pain. Okay? It's called Baby Pips. Trading Performance Statistics. They go through and educationally tell you about this, okay? While your bottom line, total profit or loss, can easily tell you overall trading performance, keeping statistics is a great way to find out what parts of your trading system are keeping you from running like a finely tuned car instead of a junkyard clunker. The only goddamn thing keeping you running like a finely tuned car or junkyard is your risk appetite. That's the only thing. Let me check one more thing before I get too far here. Okay. So the way that I run my system, the way I suggest you run my system, is margin level percent. That is the main metric. There are other things to look at. If I do a Command F on this page and type in margin level, we'll go percent and percent. There are zero topics returned on that. None. They don't even talk about it. So if I run down the list here, net profit, we look at that. We are in a net profit every day, assuming a couple things. You're using my automated system, and you're not over trading and overbidding for your account. That's the simple assumption. This stat will mess you up. Win percent, loss percent. If you go look at my system and put it into a stats, I'll do this at some point because there's some other stat stuff I want to show you. But if you put my system into a stats tracker, it will show you that you're losing at a certain percent. You're not. Your loss percent with my system done properly is 0. Because loss is off of your balance. If you put $1,000 in and you make 200 on a trade, and that 200 is derived from a plus 300 and a minus 100 on the trade, and now you have $1,200, that is not a loss. It's not a loss. I don't care how many times you try to tell me. It's not a loss. Okay? Other stats that we're looking at here. Largest losing trade with my system doesn't mean shit. Means absolutely nothing. Let's see here. Average holding time. Is that what you're tracking? You want to track how long a trade? Shut up. Right? Largest number of consecutive losses. Here you go. We don't give a shit. You might give a shit. Your risk appetite based off of maximum drawdown might be more or less. I really don't give a crap what drawdown is on my account. I don't care. Margin level percent. Now we'll talk. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I live by. The drawdown is simply the amount of money I've chosen to use or leverage using my automated trading system, the amount of money from my main balance that I'm using to trade with. Who cares? If you put $1,000 into account, there is a sentiment there that says, well, I'm willing to risk the $1,000 that I put into my account. So what kind of wussy puts $1,000 into account, says, I only want to use $20 of it, then start a freaking $50 account and use your $20 to trade? Fear/ignorance. I'm just trying to help everybody. I get that I see this a completely different way than you're getting access to out there. I see it a completely different way. There are people that mention this kind of stuff. They don't lean on it as much as I do. But these people that come out of the woodwork, I'm a professional trader. I demand respect. Show me your stats. I suppose when we go to the bathroom, you also want to see my junk and see if it's bigger than yours. What do you want? You're asking for the wrong stuff. You're asking for the wrong stuff. It's brainwashed into you. The other analogy I made was a single guy picking up chicks, or the guy that has an incredibly good-looking girlfriend or woman with him that every guy wants to be with. The beta male, the ignorant male, the one that's brainwashed, will say, I just want to learn the pickup lines. I just need the pickup lines. I'll give you the best pickup line in the world right now. You will fail every time using it. You'll laugh. You think I'm lying to you. You could go out into public with me, and I will use that exact same pickup line in front of you and get a girl's number and get a date. I'll do it. Why? Because it's not the pickup line. It's Terry. It's not the stats. It's the trader. The advantage you get with my system is I'm giving you a great trade. The confidence that you can have that we have entered in the right direction and that our lot size increase when we do and that my take profit is on point. We don't know what the market's going to do. Don't get pissed at my algorithm if it goes into 20 trades on a currency pair. It's not my algorithm. It's how you trade that pair. You want to hear a pickup line? Here you go. I shit you not. I can pick up dates all day long at the mall in public with this. Believe it or not, I don't care. I've done it a million times. You ready? Hi, excuse me, pardon the intrusion. But my name's Manny the Martian, and I'm just curious what your favorite flavored bowling ball is. I can get a girl's number and a date saying that all day long. I'll say it again. Hi, my name's Manny the Martian. I'm just curious what your favorite flavored bowling ball is. I will guarantee you 9 times out of the 10, the girl will laugh and she'll tell you something like purple, red. And through that pickup line, if that's what you want to call it, you have to have the personality to engage. What's interesting is some girls will go, yeah, I don't think so. And I'm like, thank you for weeding yourself out. I don't say the for weeding yourself out thing. Not trying to be a dick. Well, I'm kind of a dick. But the ones that laugh and giggle and engage, it was all just a test. So going up to the guy with the pretty girl and say, what was your pickup line? He's going to go, excuse me? What was my pickup line? My pickup line was 7 years of going to the gym, getting my personality right, working on myself, working on my career. And then, hi, my name's Manny the Martian. What's your favorite flavored bowling ball? Yeah, you go use that. Go use that, you bum. There's intricacies and unspoken words in everything. I'm just trying to tell you that my system's unique. The way I do this is unique. And the reason I do it uniquely is because that's what works better than anything else I've ever seen. That's it. So, look, they end, track your feelings and mistakes. Shut the fuck up. Oh, you got some feelings? Did you have a feeling about that? Are you feeling about that kind of stuff? I hope your feeling's okay. Yeah. All right, back to this. We'll launch the free trade. All right. Let me think of what I want to look at here. I'm going to pull this up, not on the screen right now. We're looking at the free trade. There's no free trade open right now. Let's launch one. Did you guys like my rant this morning, or did I lose everyone? The Black Friday offer I had mentioned, there's one license left. Not scarcity, bullshit. I was amazed when I turned the Black Friday offer on last night. There was an order in my inbox within 30 seconds. Someone was like, I won't mention their name, I knew who it was. Someone was crushing it. Stand by, I'm looking for the free trade, so give me a second. Let me pull up the overall algorithm on my end over here, and I'm just going to look, and then we'll launch something. It was pretty nice, that trade yesterday, AUDCAD. Entered into it, went a little bit sideways, went into profit. What's your stats on that? Everybody made something different on that took that trade. This is just showing the basic mathematics at a 0.10 lot size. In this case, it went right into profit and made $19.30, or $18.37 profit minus a fee. It's like, if you want stats, take a trade and figure out what you think your stats could be, should be. I'm like, what would your stats be if every trade won? You have to understand that some are going to go deeper than others. The market's going to move. Let me look at the what I think might be the best. With that CAD Chief, if anybody's trading that, CAD Chief, CAD Swiss, CAD, CHF, just absolutely sideways. I would jump into that. We got another CAD JPY push. I'm just looking this on my screen. I don't need to show this with you. I'm looking at it on a different mobile device. Let's see. Euro NZD's looking pretty good. NZD CAD looking pretty good. It's Friday. Not going to be a lot of movement. Euro NZD. Let me take a look at this on the chart real quick, and I think that's what we might launch. I'm going to launch that one. So let me look at how many. We're in 2 Euro NZDs. All right. Give me a second. I will launch this. Make sure I'm on the right screen here. And I'm not. Why is it doing that to me? I know I'm on the right screen. Oh, my fault. Stand by. Open up the server here. We were looking at my free signals account anyway on the VPS, but what did I say? EUR, NZD, and there are 2 of them. Let me just type that in here. EUR, NZD. We want the second trade. Already good. And there it is, as if by magic. Come back to it here in the... So EUR NZD buy trade, the take profit, 1.79025. Looking pretty good to me. This is actually the second trade in a sequence on this pair. Looking good. Happy Black Friday. Latoya says, and I will take a look at this. Are all of the OPP trades still going for everyone? Well, of course, OPP, there's the answer to that question without me looking at the feed is they're always going, constantly. Let me pause this, and I will go pull up that feed. Come back and talk about the free signal if we need to. Let me look it up in my... I believe it's this one. Yep. Yeah. I didn't realize that CAD CHF trade was the OPP trade. Yes. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deep on that pair. Purely sideways. I can pull up the chart. Yeah. Look at this. This is the 4-hour chart. I mean, look at this thing. It is in a range here, just pushed down to the bottom of the range, pretty much entered most of our trades. Top, bottom, top, bottom. Now we're in the middle. It's just going sideways. It's what they're doing with the market, right? So that's why, imagine, if I gave you my stats on CAD Chief for the year, it's all over the place. You'd be able to look at what an average is at that particular bid Will it always be that? Will it duplicate next year what it did this year? Fuck no, it won't. Why do you even expect that? My dad just asked me, did you have an okay Thanksgiving? I sent you pictures yesterday and told you God that I was fucking having fun. Pay attention, old man. All right, so yeah, the OPP trade. We're all in the same trade. What do I want to pull up here? Anything else? Already did the free signal. I can take a look at what gold. We're in a couple gold trades, and actually looking good. I'll share the stats of this. This is an actual account that I trade. I believe this is taking the 10 pip hybrid feed and also gold. Yes, it is. And I had $224 worth of closures as of, nearly noon today where I'm at Mountain Time. But it looks like gold traded, looks like this was a basket that was profitable. And it looks like it went into this one trade that was profitable. And we're in a couple trades now. It's trying to, on my account, it's trying to make $200 a day. I'm already there with like the other currency pair trades. But, you want any stats? I don't know. That's what I made today. Looking good. You know what my stats are? What did I make today net profit? And look back and go, are there any trades pushing farther against me that I need to manipulate and manage? Okay. Now, while we're looking at this, I'm going to talk you through what I believe is right now the most exciting thing going on in our group, in my trading. Latoya says, and the CAD JPY as well. We have a new CAD JPY. I don't know why you would be in that if you're in the OPP. Help me out here, Latoya. What do you mean? Because we had a CAD JPY that closed a few days ago, but yes, we are in it again. How are you in that? That's what I want to know. Because it's not a free signal anymore. That already closed. Derek says, I'm in CAD Chief 2. It's just going sideways. Yeah, it is. So here's the deal right now. I'm working on a new algorithm that I just came up with a few days ago. Latoya says, mine never did close. How can that be? You entered it manually, didn't you? Please tell me you entered it manually. Man, Latoya, that CAD JPY closed 3 days ago? 3 days ago? At least 2 days ago. Got to manage your shit, girl. Got to manage your shit. She says, I had to take profits the same as you had it. No, you fucking didn't. Either that or you're on some whacked out broker that increased your spread when they seen you get into your, to your take profit. I don't know. I think so. Damn, she says, damn, girl. I have to think. There's so many different factors there, but she's laughing. You do have to pay attention. You know what, guys? You want some advice? Quit taking fucking manual trades unless you're broke and can only handle the free signal. Quit. With my new feed, can you help me out of this? I probably can't if you're that late in the game. Message me, private message me, give me access to your account. I will take a look at it. Certainly zero promises if you've messed it up that bad. Quit manually trading if you don't need to. Aren't you a subscriber, Latoya? Some XRP thing? Someone just said, please see my DMs to you. Oh, okay. I'm live right now. Not fucking checking DMs, you weirdos. Yeah, Latoya, send me your account info. I'll log in. I'll take a look. I don't know. I have to do some magic shit. You can do magic. You can have anything that you desire. You like my singing voice? Magic. I'm the magic Forex man. So my new algorithm right now, new. I know we talked about a bunch of new algorithms. This one, game changer, game changer, holy grail, incredible, awesome. I don't have it on this mobile device to show you. It wouldn't matter right now. You'd look at it and go, that's absolute shit. I would never trade that. I have a test account going. I'm opening, closing trades, changing the program, so on and so forth. Latoya says, that's why I thought it was an OPP signal. Well, here's the thing, Latoya. Always do this. You have access to the premium signals monitoring account. Log into that. Have it on your phone. Always have that. Always be comparing your trades. What do I have open in OPP? What's open in the main account? If you had CAD JPY and you went and looked, you'd see that it was gone and closed. Or, I think, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday where I showed CAD JPY finally closed? Keep up, girlfriend. You're screwing up. Okay? I have a dunce cap I'm going to send you, and I want you to sit in the corner and take a selfie. Send that to all of us. So here is what I'm doing on the new Holy Grail Game Changer algorithm. I have created an AI trading / copy system that does exactly this. I can do it a million different ways. I like what I'm doing right now. I've seen it running on a few currency pairs over the last 24 hours, and I'm like impressed. So here's what I'm doing. It's going to sound weird, but mathematically and account protectively, you can't. Latoya says, I swear, I can't stand you either. Okay? And if we were together right now, I'd make you cry. So here's what I'm doing. Here's the algorithm AI system I set up that is blowing my mind. I pull a trade. I pull like an OPP trade. I pull a trade from my main algorithm into an account. The moment that trade comes in, it comes in not because I'm pulling it. I shouldn't say that. When a trade opens in my main account, I send it to an account. In that account, which will become a feed, I immediately place an equal and opposite order. So if Euro USD buy at 0.10 comes in, the AI system will immediately sell Euro USD, is that what I just said, at a 0.10 lot size. So the margin level percent on that first, it's just canceled out to 0. What happens is, if there's a pullback, so I'm entering a buy trade and I'm entering a sell hedge trade. My intent is the algorithm wants the buy trade to win, so it has its take profit up there. What I do on the sell hedge trade is I set a stop loss. That stop loss is it's up above on the sell trade. It's up above just before the take profit of that original entry. So in the worst case scenario, if it never pushes down enough to set my stop to break even, because that's the final parameter, I say at 50 points, at 5 pips, whatever, 10 pips, doesn't matter, set my stop to break even if the price pushes against my original entry. That way, when it backs out and it goes towards the take profit, it goes through that hedge, takes it out at break even. Okay. So there's this, every trade that comes in gets to hedge. Every trade gets a hedge. And there's dynamics that set a stop. So worst case scenario, system enters a buy, sell hedge, take profits up here, put it right here, take profits right here, stop losses right here from the hedge sell. If it moves right towards take profit, it'll hit the stop loss of the sell, but the profit of the buy, and you'll have a little bit of profit. You have a little bit of net profit. So there's no loss on that. But that's a worst case scenario of this new algorithm. The best case is this. Are you ready? See if I can describe this. It enters a buy trade, hedges, pushes against the buy. Hedge goes into profit, protected forever. It enters another buy trade, drags the take profit down. Enters another sell trade, another buy, another sell, another buy, another sell, another buy, another sell. So you've got all these profitable hedge trades that are protected with a break-even stop. And if the trade pushes so far that it drags the TP down through the first hedge, second hedge, fourth hedge, and fifth hedge, the take profit now is below the five hedges. When the system comes back and the price comes back and it takes profit from the original trade, you will also have 5 hedges up here at the top that are in profit. The account was protected, margin level was protected the entire time, meaning you can bid a hell of a lot more than you normally would if you didn't have that margin level percent protection. So I know the guys that understand what I'm saying are going, oh my God, what? Yeah. And the reason I came up with it is watching that CAD JPY a few days ago, just push, 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 push. And if I'd had the trade, I'd have been sitting there doing a bunch of manual hedges trying to protect my margin level percent. When I was like, I can automate this. I can automate the scale in hedge. What I wasn't really able to do is to automate the complete hedge, meaning I'm 8 lots deep in a trade that's going against me. Now I want to hedge at 8 lots. That in and of itself is just a bad scenario. Someone says, sounds great. Time to run gold on 50X. Okay. It's going to work on gold too. It's just going to work. It's more so going to work on my main algorithm. That's the key. And the first feed I will launch with that technology, I'm just calling it auto hedge, will be the OPP feed. So I will launch a version of the OPP feed that has auto hedge in place. Now I've had all these crazy dreams that what if I just put it on my entire algorithm and I hedge every trade that comes through? What that would allow you to do is bid a lot more and most likely survive my entire algorithm. Not that you need to trade that much. I really don't think you do. I think you're better off trading something like 10 pip hybrid or OPP feed at just a higher lot size. Mark says, I've been saying holy shit over and over in my mind since I've heard you about this. I'm telling you, as of last night, I got it perfected. I need one more test trade. I did a little tweak this morning. I'm like, I want it to do this, and I know it's going to work. Yeah, Mark, it's going to change our lives. There's no doubt. Unless there's something I just can't foresee, that the math just don't work out that way, but it does. The one thing I've noticed is I'm like, why? At the beginning, I was like, why don't I hedge every 5th trade? And I was like, no, I want to test the system. I want to hedge the first trade. And then as I looked at it, I was in a few trades where it would enter the trade, enter the hedge, move against, the hedge would go into, set a break-even stop loss. The price would come back, take out the hedge, and I'm in the original entry. I'm like, all right, that's no big deal. Because if it pushes, guess what I want to do? If it pushes, I want to be in hedge number 1. Why not? Because the moment my system pushes and drags the take profit through all of those hedges, you're going to make so much money. It's going to be insane. If I was running this system on the recent CAD JPY, and what did I make? I think I made $1,200 on that trade. The system did the free signal, right? Let's just put it that way. There would have been hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of hedge trades up there after the CAD JPY closed that you could have went, I'll take that, 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 I'll take that. Now, if that happens and I see the feed on my end with a bunch of profitable hedges that's copied to you, you already got in your account, I'll just go click, 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 close, 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 take profit, take profit, take profit, take, and you'd be like, wow, we just crushed it today. Derek says, people just need to make sure the broker allows hedging, correct? Or does that not matter? Derek's been doing this for years. The only people that don't allow hedging is OANDA, U.S. brokers. And if you're using that, you're already scared to death anyway. You should be scared because now the government has their fist up your ass, in your bank account, and they know everything you're making and earning. And they're going to want their cut. That's what I have coming out. I'm staring at it every day, all day. And it kind of sucks that I came up with this in this low volume holiday week market. Let me pull it up here on my end. You won't be able to see it. Right now I forced a CAD JPY trade through and it brought in 3 of the buy entries and then it immediately did 3 of the sell entries. It's incredible. It's incredible. So I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lots on a $10,000 account at a 24,000% margin level. Like, it's incredible. Wait till you see this. Wait until you see this. I'm 99.9% done programming it. Here it is, Friday, Black Friday. Still 1 license left from what I could see on the page before I went live. You probably ought to get a lifetime license. Somebody asked, will I still have to pay the monthly fee? I'm like, what? No. When you get a lifetime license, you don't pay any monthly fee to me. I should do that. Get a lifetime license, plus you owe me a couple $100 a month. That's a pretty good deal. How's that? No, we're not doing that. Happy Friday. I'm excited about Monday, Cyber Monday. I'll have something for you. Something exciting for you. You can spend some of your hard-earned dollars on that will transform your life. We'll do something Cyber Monday. I'll talk about it this weekend. We'll figure out what it's going to be. It'll be sometime in the afternoon. I'm not doing the freaking midnight thing like I did last night. People blowing my phone up until, 4 o'clock this morning? I finally went to sleep. We'll do that. I will have Monday, Tuesday, I'll have a test account up that you guys can either monitor or I'll be sharing it with you on the live. This new auto hedge feed, and I'll launch that as soon as possible. All of the people that purchased a lifetime license, I know I told you I gave you 2 bonus feeds. We will launch those next week. We can watch those. You get access to potentially log into an account, but at least see it on the daily live sessions. Those will be available pretty soon. I just want to forward test them for, I don't know, a week or 2. So just to tweak it and play with it. The algorithm's programmed. It has worked on historical data, right? So it's not beta. It's not alpha. I don't know, whatever you call that. So, and also the custom bonus advanced training, it's going to be real simple. I will potentially launch it. I'm going to put a very special menu link that license holders will have access to inside the group. And then I'll just link out to, I'll probably just go live, do a training, and it'll be there as a recording. And if you have, full lifetime license access, you can just go there. It'll be a library. You can just watch it on YouTube. It's an unlisted video. No one else can see it unless you have access to it, type of thing. Yeah, that's it. Be patient. I'm trying not to be too busy, but I'm also trying to go out and potentially do some gambling this weekend. So, give me some personal free time. Just go make money, and I'll show you my stats when I'm done. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.